and what caught my eyes for the time being and what I'm waiting for more development on the market. So let's go. So let's look at Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar, we're seeing an overall kind of a double top on the recent kind of price action. So this is very valid for a potential short. We see price correctively move up in this last bit of a structure here, uh, hitting a double top, and then we see if we go on to the 1 hour chart, we see a pretty sharp move to the downside. So I would expect some sort of continuation to form right here, and then I will be looking into a sell for potentially down to either the beginning of this correction here or down to the lows here. So this would be a pretty good, decent risk reward trade. So just need a little bit more development. Expecting to see some sort of structure to develop right here, and I could take this position short. Moving on to a couple yen pairs. Yen pairs did have some move today. We do see a couple yen pairs did strike up to the upside. But overall, I still see yen pairs as a very good opportunity for a sell. So if we look at Swiss yen, over here, I was looking for a structure to develop, and I do see a potential development right here. I do see this could be a potential channel or ascending channel in nature, and if price did actually break out of here, that confirms this continuation structure, and we can expect more downside. So pay attention to here, likely to break out in the next 24 hours or so. So expect price to break out and potentially enter here, see what price would do to this point, and if it breaks out impulsively, then well, we can expect this move to the downside, at least to this low right here, and we can expect pretty good, decent risk reward once again. Okay, so pay attention to Swiss yen and a couple other yen pairs. I do want to go over pound yen as well. So pound yen, similar idea. I was looking for a development structure within structures. We do have a potential completion of of continuation structure right here. So if we zoom out a little bit, we do see price was still in this larger kind of structure right here. Within the structure, I mentioned structure within structure. So we have a move up, correction, move up. And then now price is moving up very correctively. So this is also a ascending channel, and so it's a reversal type of structure. If we're going down to the lower time frame, we see that structure within structure kind of price action, which is very valid for me in my trading plan to have extra confluence to take this position short. So we see price move up in this ascending channel. Within the ascending channel, we had a sharp move down, and I was looking for a continuation structure, which it did develop. The price did impulse all the way down, so expect price to continue dribble down like this. Expected to hit at least to kind of the larger kind of structure right here overall. And then I can reevaluate once again when price either breaks out for another correction continue, or it will bounce up and for a bigger kind of a correction. So looking for pound yen and Swiss yen, those are the two kind of the major yen pair I'll be looking at for today till tomorrow. Going to Kiwi CAD. Kiwi CAD, I did post a analysis in the 4 hour here, looking for a breakout and continuation, right? So expect price to break out, and this is pretty close now. So going on to the 1 hour, we do see this ascending channel once again, and price did have a move up, the correction, and a move up, signaling that this overall correction could be over. Last bit of price action, we do see a head and shoulder pattern again. Left shoulder head, right shoulder, expect this to break out and expect to form a correction, which will be a very nice entry. And if we zoom out to the 4 hour chart, expecting if price does break out, we can expect it to hit at least to the lows of here and expect more continuation. If we see price more impulsively go down, this would be a potential second target. So again, this much risk reward already, very decent. Looking for this as well. Okay, so that's Kiwi CAD. Moving on to Kiwi Swiss. Kiwi Swiss was always looking at this for a longest time already. we zoom out, we do see the overall price action had a strong move to the downside, and this is just a continuation structure. So we do see price within this continuation structure uh, forming correction within correction, which is all very good. Want to move down, and then we form a correction, and we see the price move up again. And if we zoom into the 1 hour chart, last bit of price action, very good ascending candle structure once again. We do see strong impulse to downside. Excuse me. So expect here to be a mini correction to form, and this will be a very decent trade to go short again. This has been on my watch list for quite some time now, and I was looking for it since I believe, yeah, I've been looking for a trade down from here already. So you see a completion of this correction here. So expect this move to happen at least, and then see what price will do once it hits the bottom of the structure here. Okay, so moving on to pound cat. Pound cat is also on my watch list. I do like the structure overall. So if we zoom out a little bit, we do have that overall kind of impulse down. We do form a larger structure. Do see price has correction within correction. We have a correction, we have a go down, we have a double bottom, and we have a move up. But the move up is very corrective. It's in a raising wedge kind of a structure. Going down to the 1 hour chart, we see 1 hour price did manage to peg the top of the structure, and then a potential sell right here. Price does move down and now form another correction here. So I'm keen to see what price would do at this point. I do want to see a little bit more development here. Do want to see this correction to be a little bit more complete. And once it's so, we do have lots of room to the downside. And this is a pretty decent risk reward once again, just even to the beginning of this structure. And if we really see a complete breakout of this structure, then expect price to continue downward. Okay, so it all depends on what price would do in this next pretty much 28 to 48 hours. Will this correction be developed, and how big it will be? Is it worth it to uh, hold the position down to the recent low, or even possibly break out of the structure? Moving on to a couple commodities. Again, gold is still on my watch, still on my watch list, still waiting for a better structure to develop. If we go here on the intraday charts, uh, still see all this as still a corrective structure. So still expecting price to break out, right? Don't know if it's going to break out today, or was it going to go down and then complete go up. Still in the structure overall, still looking for downside once it broke out. So still keeping an eye on it. Probably needs 1 day or 2 days more to develop, and we will see if it's going to go down or it's going to make another move up. Going to sugar. Sugar was on my weekly outlook that I posted yesterday. Similar idea is I'm expecting price, if we zoom out on the 4 hour chart, still looking for this larger kind of continuation structure to fully develop. You see prices attempting to make another move down, which is good near this kind of double bottom and bottom of this overall structure. Looking for a move up, so I will expect price to form some sort of reversal pattern right here, and I'm looking to pick it up. Going to some indexes. My favorite ones are probably S&P 500. So if we look at this overall S&P, we're just looking at this overall kind of recent price action. Sorry, recent price action like this. So we had a move down, and we started forming this kind of deeper correction. And even though price broke above the structure, it broke it. It broke it and hit a double top, and immediately we see price impulse down. Right. So we go down to the 1 hour chart. See price quickly impulse down. I'm expecting some sort of correction to form here. It can probably go a little bit lower and start forming a correction. Either way, I'm not going to enter until I see confirmation correction. I see this as also a potential head and shoulder pattern. So completion of this right shoulder, whatever this correction or structure may be, I'll be looking for a sell, right? Looking for a sell. at least to the minimum of this structure. I do expect this to break out. Then I could look for this trade right here, which is again very good risk reward trade right here. So don't miss this one. Keep an eye on it in the next 24 to 48 hours. NASDAQ, same idea. NASDAQ structure is in this overall kind of a channel here, channel structure. The price has been collectively moving up and down since probably mid-April or so. Last bit of a price action, we had this kind of a structure forming. Price did manage to break up and then quickly retrace back down. So naturally, I'll be looking for a continuation correction here. It can form any kind of way. It can even move back up a little bit to form that, or it can actually drop down more to form that. Either way, I'm only waiting for some sort of correctional structure to develop before entering. Okay, I'm not going to just blindly enter a short here. I'm looking for one more confirmation from the market, and I'm looking for short. Okay, short at least to the lows of the structure. If not, we can expect the price to go down to about this area. Reason being that I could potentially see another head and shoulder pattern for me, right, hitting this kind of a neckline area and bounce up and then continue short. But again, you guys know me on my risk management plan and on my multi-time frame analysis. I don't want to give back this potential profit back to the market. So I expect to take my profit somewhere there and maybe expect to sell from here this forward down. Okay, so that's NASDAQ. Uh, that pretty much concludes kind of my daily watch list and market update. And if any questions, feel free to ask me. So thank you very much and have a nice day. Thank you.